These babies have me in a chokehold, and making them is super easy. But be warned, if you want to eat them on Hobbit Day, you'll have to make them in advance because they take a long time to make. You will need apples, about a 50-50 mix of cinnamon and sugar, a mix of water and lemon juice with about 1/4 lemon juice, and an oven rack, not a baking sheet. The steps to prepare them are pretty simple. As you can see, I cut the apples into about 1/2 centimeter 6 slices. That's 1/5 of an inch for imperial friends. If you like a chewier feel and don't plan to store them for longer, you can totally cut them as thick as 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch. But I prefer to make them in bulk and store them, and I found that thinner slices are better for that. After I cut the slices, I dunk them into a lemon juice water mix. This is optional, but they will get brown if you don't do this. It's nothing bad and doesn't alter the taste, but it's not quite as pretty. Then you coat them with a cinnamon sugar mix, or any other spices you think will work. You can only coat one side or both, that is up to you. As soon as they are coated thinly, they get on an oven rack. It's important that it's one of these oven racks and not a baking sheet. If you use a baking sheet, you will end up with applesauce. For baking these, we are looking at a temperature of around 60 degrees Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit. And you want to prop the oven lid slightly open with a wooden spoon. Again, if you don't do this or heat them faster, you'll probably end up with applesauce. But now, they'll stay in the oven for about 6 hours. You should flip them on the rack every hour or two so they dry evenly. And that's the entire magic. Time consuming, but simple and super delicious. Now that the snacks for Hobbit Day are ready, it is time to get out the kettle, lay out the blankets, and boot up the movies, knowing you won't starve.